The best way to get better is to practice. And in this example, we're going to be adding an image tag to display an image inside our web page. As always, these files are available for download using a link provided below in the description. We'll pause for about 5 seconds so that you can pause this video and download it. You can choose to either attempt it on your own or follow along. All right, so let's get started. So I have a series of to-dos listed here, and so I'm just going to go into my next line, specify img. This is my image tag. That's all I have to do. When I close the image tag, you're going to notice that there's no closing tag. It's just img. That's because it's going to insert an external source. But we have to define that source, and that's going to be with an attribute. So I'm going to say src equals, and then I'm going to do dot / This is going to say from the location that I'm currently in. I happen to put all my images into a folder called images. So I'm going to start typing images, hit tab, and then it lists those. And I want the robot or human.jpg. Now, the type of file that's available inside a web page is limited. Typically, we're going to look at JPEGs, GIFs, and PNGs, or the newer format, SVG. But those are my typical ones. I'm going to choose the robot or human, and that will display the image. Now, if I'm a computer or if I'm a person that maybe has a visual impairment, I may not be able to see and understand what this image is. Therefore, I always want to use an alt attribute in order to describe my image. So I'll simply, inside my image tag, type in alt equals, and this will allow me to describe the image. So I want to keep this short, a sentence or less preferably. A robot sitting at a desk, acting human, is a good description. And we'll see that when I right-click over this, reveal in File Explorer, and then open this file. Here's my image, and you can see it. Now, you will notice that my image is wider than the size of the content window. Now, if I want to shrink this image down to make sure it either fits in my container or is a specific size, or if I want to align it to the left or the right, I need to use CSS to control its image. And that's what we're going to show in our next video. So use the link on the screen so you can see how to do that.